the private sector is not really the appropriate method or the appropriate medium for allowing exploitation of natural resources, because private sector is not concerned about environmental consequences, social consequences, intergenerational equity, etc. They are only interested in profits. It's only the public sector which need not be concerned with a single-minded pursuit for profit. However, if you have to give it to the private sector, then what the Chawla committee said was that the allocation should be done in a manner which secures for the government and for the public exchequer a good deal, which is what the Supreme Court also said in the 2G judgment, that you have to ensure that the people who are the owners of these natural resources, if you are going to allocate these natural resources to some few private people, then you have to ensure that the people who are the owners are adequately compensated.
Yes.
And for that, obviously the present system of giving it free to the lessees, and they only have to pay some minimal royalty, which is usually not more than 5% of the value of those resources, is a totally unfair method. So therefore, then some kind of auction which has been provided now in the MMDR Act for coal allocation, some method like that would have to be adopted in other minerals as well. Now, the CBI investigation unfortunately has not been, according to my information, the CBI director has been interfering with the investigation in many cases, and has not been really what it should have been. And that is why when the Supreme Court referred the CBI reports to the CVC, in many cases the CBI has had to change stand on the basis of the advice of the CVC. But there must be other cases also which the CBI has not investigated properly or closed without adequate investigation, because we have been receiving a lot of complaints about the functioning of the present director of CBI. The trigger was the CAG report, I think, on coal. But wherever we have been seeing these kind of scams, whether it's common cause, at least I have been appearing in a lot of mining cases, whether it is iron ore mining in Bellary, or iron ore mining in Goa, or iron ore mining in Odisha. We have filed cases on all those. The Bellary case was filed by the Samaj Parivartan Samudaya. The Goa case was filed by the Goa Foundation. The Odisha case has been filed by Common Cause. So therefore, it depends upon who is pursuing what. So whenever people come to me saying that this is an issue which we want to take up, or sometimes when I come across an issue which nobody else is taking up and which we feel that should be taken up, then it's taken up through the Center for Public Interest Litigation, like we did in the case of the 2G scam or many other cases.